right, welcome to Primos for Life, the wrestling podcast made for the fans, by the fans. Como siempre, yo soy Eddie, el niño vaque. We got Ariel, the Ecuadorian dream bisueta, and we are your self-proclaimed, undisputed co-host tag team champions of the world. And in tonight's episode, the Primos are talking another big weekend wrestling. We're covering Raw, AEW Dynamite, SmackDown, and AAA. From Solo Sikoa winning over the fans to Kevin Knight's continued rise and Penta's situation with Los Perros del Mal. So, como siempre, sit back, grab a stack, and let's get it on! What is up, my primo? What's going on, bro?
Nothing, man. Same old over here. You know, the old adage, no news is good news, is generally kind of true most of the time. So
it's like where you like to live, right? It's like a good.
It's because you know, there's no surprise.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, I got to get up. I got the kid. I got to go to work. I got the wife. You know, we're gonna do this. Got to get shopping. Blah 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 blah. Great. And then but when that one monkey wrench comes in, it just.
Yeah.
Todo right out the window.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, man.
But how are you, man? How are you?
Good, bro. I mean, as you can see, a busy weekend over here in Florida. Had to jump around some promotions, got some content in, got to.
Yeah, you did.
Hang and meet some folks, and always a good time, man. Very grateful for it, you know?
Fantastic, man. That's fantastic. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. But we got a lot of wrestling to talk about. So we probably should jump into that.
Wrestling.
Man.
We do have to talk wrestling.
Yeah. So, all right, let's jump into Monday Night Raw coming out of Virginia. This was last Monday. Mm-hmm. I mean, to be honest with you, just pretty standard episode. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing too bad. You know what I mean? It was. Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting annoyed with this Austin Theory Maxine Dupree relationship already. Come on. Yeah, baby, you're number one. Yeah, I have her, so I'm the man. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That I could deal with less of.
Yeah.
I like Logan Paul being like the trying to be like the hype guy, like the dumb hype guy. I was like, all right, you know what? Perfect for you.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But what I will say though is, now that we're on the topic of the vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do like this like look of possession that Braun Breaker has. You know, this obsession of like, I thought I was the big deal. I thought I was the big deal. And then for him to go around asking people, to ask Paul, like, hey, do you think Obafemi's the future? And he's just like, I think that you think he's the future, because, you know, Paul talks in riddles and stuff like that. But it's like,
he's like, that's what Brock Lesnar said.
Oh, yes.
Like, Brock said that, you know. So what am I supposed to do?
Right.
I mean, not wrong.
Yeah. No, but I like it. I think it's a good, like we spoke about in the previous episodes, like it's a good way to have him step back into that singles Braun Breaker mindset. And this obsession is good. And I feel like this is going to build up to something awesome in the future. I just don't know when. He's going to
destroy Theory. He's going to destroy Theory at some point. They're going to lose the belt. Theory's going to be pissed at Breaker, and Breaker's going to destroy Austin Theory.
That'd be good. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I can see this coming down the pipeline, and I hope that it works. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah. He's going to break that man in half.
Yeah. But all right, let's just jump back to the beginning of the show. We have Solo Sikoa, Jey Uso, you know, opening segment. Definitely like Solo Sikoa still being funny, still being the, you know, warning shot, pew pew. Is everybody okay? Like, is everybody all right? Like,
right.
That was. It's
good.
It's fun. It's fun.
It was good. No, it was very good. It's very well done. It's they know what they're doing with Solo right now.
Yeah.
You know, so this of course sets up for the match later on of Jey versus Solo. And if Solo loses, Jey delivers Solo to the tribal chief.
Yeah.
If Solo wins, the bloodline lays off him. So that's the main event.
Right. And then let's just talk about it now. I mean, let's just get it out the way.
Knock it out.
And ultimately it was a fun match, good match, well done. I guess my surprise was the fact that with Jay winning, what does this mean for Solo? Is he going to be that bratty little primo that is like, I don't want to hang out with my cousins. I don't want to hang out with the family. I want to do my own thing. You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen there?
I mean, he's going to have to fall in line. Fatu did. If Jacob Fatu did, Solo has to. You could have him maybe try to sow some seeds of dissension at some point. That's always on the table. Right. But you have to. If this is a bloodline, then you can't be fractured just when you get everyone together.
Right.
For a while, you have to be strong. He might be the first crack in the foundation down the line, and not even that far down the line. I'm not talking about like the 4-year run that Roman had. I'm talking, 6 months.
Yeah, whenever they decide.
Like, right. So, but no, I think he falls in line just because maybe he'll try to not, and then Roman will check his ass. That could be a possibility. Like, because when's the next big one is November.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you have Roman versus AAA guy, Penta.
Right.
And then you can do Roman versus Solo to get his ass in line and then be ready for the next big feud or, whatever. I don't know. But you have to have Solo fall in line.
Yeah. Okay. I can see it. But you mentioned something. You mentioned Penta, and that's actually the next thing on the list. Penta versus Laredo
Psychic.
Kid. I know, right? Psychic. And great match, great way to kick off the tournament. Yep. I think I got really mad because I was just like, well, Arielito's right. Here comes Penta with the win because he's going to be the one to advance. And eventually on AAA on Saturday, he ends up calling out Roman Reigns. So it's just already written in the stars. We know Penta's going to be the one to win the tournament and have the championship match with Roman in Mexico, of all places. But it better be a banger. That's all I will say. And it will be a banger.
Yeah, once again, you heard it here first. Okay? No, I mean, unfortunately, and, our apologies, once again, we thought it was Mysterio, it was Rey Fenix, the bottom end of that bracket, which just only solidifies my thought process that it will be Penta. But great match. Laredo Kid is fantastic. Quickly paced moving match. Very well done. Love Penta. And then we'll talk about Dipda later.
Yeah. And then the other standout moment for me was the fact that Big Cass just decides to attack Dragon Lee. Like, it was like, what's wrong with this guy?
I'm tired of this. It was Javon Evans, now it's Dragon Lee. Like, come on, man. I said last episode, like, who are you going after? You're in my way. Nobody else has been in that ring the entire time. But this is why I don't like it. They're pushing me already to be like, nah, man. There's a reason they chucked this ass before. No.
Yeah, no, but I did like it though because it gave Javon an opportunity to be like, oh hell nah, and he comes out running down the ramp and he just flies and jumps at Cass, which made it fun, which made it enjoyable for me. Like, okay, I want to see what happens next with this, especially because it's the Primo Javon,
Well, yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic that happened, but I'm just like, why you keep picking the people that you're picking? That's my thought process. I didn't get to Javon. I was waiting for you to bring up John coming down because yes, it's Javon Evans, and everyone wants to see him on TV.
Right.
The man is, you if he's on the screen, you better keep your eyes on it because if you turn for a second, you're gonna miss something, and it could be pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
So
yeah. And then the other standout moment of the evening was Io Sky being Sol Ruka's mystery partner. It was nice to see them get the win over the Judgment Day. Sol Ruka does look a little bit more polished. It's almost like the feedback has been seen and been told, and now she's like, okay, you're gonna stay on the main roster. We need you to like really clean it up. And she looked flawless in that match, at least to me. I was pretty happy with it.
Yeah. I mean, I love Io Sky. Sol Ruka looked like she belonged in the ring with these ladies.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, you're talking about three very other. I mean, Io Sky's amazing. She's a champion. Like it's Io, and then you know, and then it was Raquel and Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the Prodigy and the Intercontinental Champ.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
let's go. Like, awesome.
And speaking of the IC champ, really messed up how they got her to like change back her title, right? Do you recall the week before she had barbed wire on her title, and then this week it was gone. So I guess they didn't like that she went ahead and did that.
Didn't go over well.
Yeah.
Well, I
like,
don't
let
know
her-
if she did that. I'm sure someone cleared. I'm sure someone had to clear that. I doubt she went out and was like, "Hey, man, like, look what I did to your belt," and Hunter's gonna be like, "No, that's cool."
But I get, well, listen, you never know, right? Because when Naomi was champion, when she was Glow champion, right? She went out, because I think in Total Divas, they showed she went out and paid for it to be like lit up, like glowing. And she didn't get it approved. She just did it. And then they were like, okay, we're going to let it slide because it works with the character, but don't ever do that again kind of thing. So,
but there's there's been a precedent set.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like that. So, yeah, but it probably just didn't go over well with some demographic.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. And then I did enjoy also the interaction between Stephanie Vaquer and Becky Lynch. I mean, this new wave of Becky comes off very strong, very confident, very, I hate to say it, badass. And I really do enjoy it. Yeah.
She's Becky Lynch, man. She's Becky Lynch. We've always gotten on Becky Lynch just because it's because she is so good that they just keep throwing her in our face.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's why she's Becky Lynch. She's fantastic. So this is great. Steph's back. Stephanie McCare's back. Awesome. But a tough way to start a feud because, you know, who do you go to? The person you just brought back or someone who's been, you know, carrying the not carrying the women's division, but like atop it for quite some time.
Right. It's almost like without saying it, Becky is that person that Roman says, like, oh yeah, I gave y'all a chance, you know, I left and and you didn't do nothing with it. It's almost like the equivalent to that. Becky Lynch is that to the women's division. It's like, I could leave and do the mommy thing, but I mean, clearly you need some heavy hitter up here because y'all ain't doing nothing with it.
You stink. That's what she's saying. She's like, you stink.
You stink. And that's pretty much it for me on Monday Night Raw. Like that's all that really stood out. Everything else that I did not mention either kind of fell flat for me or it was not that important enough for me to actually remember. So is there anything that I missed before we move on that you want to touch on? Are you replaying the episode in your mind?
I'm trying to think of, we had a standoff between Oba and Braun Breaker.
See,
right? Thought that was good.
Yeah,
no, that's really that was to your point before. It was very just kind of smooth sailing, easy watching. You know, setting you up. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on to AEW Dynamite out of Las Vegas. What made me happy about this was it was actually filmed at the Palms Casino and Resort. And what I like about that arena in particular is when I was there, I saw a House of Glory show there. And any seat in that, because it's like theater style, any seat in that theater is perfect for wrestling. So I got excited for the fans. They're like, oh man, no matter what the ticket price was, it was definitely worth it because you're going to see it all. And it was
right. They're enjoying themselves. They got a great view. Nothing's obstructed. Like,
exactly. But there's three standout moments that stood out to me in AEW Dynamite. First one, and these are all out of order. First one, Kevin Knight, Chris Jericho. We're always going to give that hype to Kevin Knight because the fact that he could go with the youngest of them, with the oldest of them, the in-between, Kevin could deliver. And even with minor hiccups, I don't know if you saw when they were on the outside on the barricade and he was going to jump off and he does like a backflip over Chris Jericho. He slips, but he did like another tumble to make it look natural. And I was like, oh man, This guy's good, bro.
He didn't stick the landing.
Right.
And the best way to recover was to roll into something.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's presence of mind.
Yeah.
I didn't land this. I'm not going to land this. Yeah. Fine. Acting.
Acting. Yeah. And then again and again, and also because I know you're a hater sometimes, but
hey, man.
Jericho, the fact that over 55 or over 50, right? I think he's over 50.
He's over 50. He might be over 55.
But still rocking it, dude. I mean, scary good.
I don't know why I'm considered a hater on Jericho. It's Jericho. Good for him. He's out there with his gut just hanging out there, just living. But he's good. He's good. No, he's fantastic in the ring. He can still go. You can tell he's in like everybody body breaks down as you get older. I mean, the fact that he's still able to do it in the ring, and it's just not, the body not as what it was when he was 25. Yeah. That's just age, man. That just happens. So he's still awesome. So I'm not a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Not a hater on Jericho. I'm a hater on a lot of people. I'm not gonna say I'm not. Let me rephrase. I'm not a hater right now on Jericho. Okay. Right. I'm a hater on a lot of people sometimes, but
yeah.
Not so much in this instance.
Yeah, no, but overall good match, really stand out for the evening, for the episode. The next standout moment for me was MJF coming back, and what's funny about this is like he comes out here and he says, "I'm still the champion. I'm the real champion." Gets in Justin Roberts' face about it, all these things.
Yeah, man, why you gotta choke out Justin Roberts, dude?
That's what I'm saying. But then, like, if you're the champion, then why are you even trying to qualify for the Casino Gauntlet? Why are you even trying? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, we're just gonna. It was a giveaway, really. It was just like, okay, you're gonna sit here and act like you're the champion, but you still have to qualify. So obviously, we know that you're gonna go and qualify, and then move on to the next round, which is going to be against Andrade, which you attacked in Mexico the week before. Mm-hmm. So a little predictable. But again, storytelling. So I get it,
Yeah, it's you're telling the story, and it makes sense because he's pissed. No, I'm still the champ. Like, no, you're not. That's why you're participating in the tournament.
Yeah,
you're not. Like, you don't even believe your own shit. But we got to sell it. So they do. And he's a great one to deal with because he's just a believable prick. It's fantastic. So, I thought it was formulaic. Once again, we know it was going to happen, but we have to actually do it. So,
and
at least it was entertaining.
Right. And plus, I was about to say, and he's good at what he does.
He's great.
We know that.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other standout moment was Swerve Strickland returning.
Return to Swerve.
Calling out Adam Page and Brodito. And this is where the internet...
Brodito.
This is where the internet...
I love Brodito, man. I was like, this is genius.
Yeah.
This. Yes, this.
But this is where the internet started cooking. And they were like, no. Why is Swerve Strickland like challenging the Trios champion when he's a solo act? And even Ricochet comes out with the demand and says, hey, like, what are you doing here? This is Trios business. You have no business being out here. So this is where the rumors are like, well, is this where Kofi Kingston...
The New Day.
Right. And
New Day. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
What are your thoughts on that? Because I know you're a New Day guy. Well, I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Them and Swerve? Yes. All day. All day. Give me Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Swerve Strickland. Absolutely. You want to add Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin and just dominate the universe? Let's go.
That's next level Hurt Syndicate, man.
Let's go. No, this is going to be fantastic. Their 90-day no complete cause is because I believe that's what was holding him up. They have to finish that out. It's coming to an end. I mean, this is gonna be so much fun. This could be so much fun because, to everyone's point, because not only did like you said, Ricochet come out, but there was someone else came out too. Yeah. So you had 3 trios in there. So what are you gonna have, a 12-man match? Yes. Yes, this is going to be fantastic. This is going to be so good. But Kofi and Xavier, yes, or whatever you're going to call them, Consequences Creed or whatever,
Consequences Creed.
whatever you want to call them. Do you remember Consequences Creed, right?
Wasn't it Austin Creed? Wasn't it? Is that?
Well, I think that was after Consequences Creed.
Oh,
Consequences
okay.
Creed came out in the Apollo Creed, Rocky 3, or was Rocky 4, with the very flashy United States flag draws. So that was Consequences Creed, and I think then it became Austin Creed, and then he, whatever. But no, sign me up. Sorry, rabbit hole. But sign me up.
Yeah. Okay. All
right now. Because with Swerve, Swerve is awesome. Swerve is awesome.
I'm excited because you're excited. So I hope it plays out that way.
Oh, man. Please. Oh.
Yeah. But that was pretty much it for me on AEW Dynamite, the standout moments. I do like the setup for, the Don Callis family with Kyle Fletcher and Okada and all these things, because they're just like, oh, as long as the title stays within the family, that's all that matters. And he's like, but what about my run? What about my title reign? Like, why is the family go over my needs? And again, seeds of dissension, but that's always the case with the Don Callis family. So,
the Don Callis family is it's like new NWO. That's just not as terrible.
Yeah,
because a lot of your top stars aren't there. You have a lot of really, really good guys.
Yeah,
but it's not Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks or Moxley putts. I mean, no, I'm kidding. No, it's that's
yeah, exactly. All right. Well, anything you want to touch on AEW before we jump into SmackDown?
No, man, I was just happy to see Swerve back.
Hey, all right.
I was real happy to see Swerve.
Dale. Okay, so let's get into Friday Night SmackDown coming out of Boston, Massachusetts.
Whackdown. What?
Yeah, I could give you that. I could agree.
What?
Yeah. So the first point, right? The Chelsea Green situation. Hated that they were going to strip the championship from her. Love that they gave it back to her. She got 30 days to be cleared and defended. Man. Awesome stuff. That was well done. Hate the fact that Gunther came out to pick on Chelsea. Love that Cardona came out, but then at the end of it, I'm just like, what's the point of this? Why are we doing Gunther versus Cardona? But maybe this is the way we boost Cardona up and one day have him close to the championship picture. Who knows? I was meh at the end of it. I liked the beginning. Wasn't crazy about the end. What did you think of it?
So you went on a true roller coaster of emotion.
I did.
Like you loved it, hated it, loved it, hated it, loved it, hated it. Why?
¿Por qué?
Oh my God. Okay. I, along with you, was on that roller coaster of emotion.
Yeah.
Because came out, face busted. I'm like, oh man. They got to pull it. Nick Aldis. I can't, as a man, do this. So I'm going to give you, I'm like, blah, blah. Like, come on, man. Don't overact it. Like, don't over. Like, but and then to your point, Gunther. I'm like, what? How's this going to happen? Then Cardona came out and I went, oh yeah, well, I guess that makes sense. Didn't piece it together because I'm an idiot for like 30 seconds. And then I'm like, to your point, what are we doing? And like, so we're going to elevate Cardona, but Gunther hasn't lost to legends in the past 6 months. So what? Huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You said it perfectly. I don't know. What do we do with this?
My hands are up.
Yeah. I guess we're going to have to watch and wait and see.
We're truly going to have to wait and see on this one.
All right, moving on to the next. And this is a no bueno, straight up. And not because of Baron Corbin. I'm happy that he won. I just don't like that it was Carmelo Hayes in this particular situation because I was thinking of your story mind, like the way you would write the story. He has to be the one to take it off of Corbin. Yes. So to throw him in there so early and make him look so weak, unless there's gonna be like a comeback and it's like, nah, I'm gonna get mine, son, and then he takes it off of him later. Nah, bro. I hated every bit of this. I was like, oh, not Mello. Put Ricky in there. Put like one of the Fraction boys in there, but not Carmelo Hayes, man. Come on.
I mean, it sucks because you want to see Carmelo get TV time, but you don't want him to get squashed. I mean, like, and then I mean, okay, you're gonna put it back on Trick. Okay, fine. Then to your point, let's not abuse Carmelo in this. Let's get Nathan Frazier and be like, hey man, whoop his ass.
Yeah,
like I didn't like this. I'm not a fan of this Corbin thing. I see what they're doing. You're getting Trick for Corbin. You're probably gonna end up putting it back on Trick, but yeah, whole thing just rubbed me the wrong way. Has since it started.
Yeah, man. No bueno for sure.
No me gusta. No me gusta.
But the next no bueno, and I'll explain why.
The next one
is, dude, this CM Punk Kevin Owens thing. So I think this is where I'm at. This is where I'm at with this, right?
Okay, wait.
I already was not a fan of CM Punk's doo-doo match and doo-doo pants at
doo-doo match
at SummerSlam.
Oh my god!
So that already has rubbed me the wrong way with it. You know what I mean?
I gotta get my cushion here. This is good. I'm getting comfortable for this. This is gonna be good. All right. Wait. Okay.
So like,
go ahead. Go ahead. Doo-doo pants, doo-doo match.
Doo-doo pants, doo-doo match. I'm already disenfranchised with CM Punk at this point. I'm like, okay, nah.
Right.
Got a banger with Roman at Mania.
Right.
Quit while you're ahead. Cool.
Okay.
And then Kevin Owens, you know how you always say, like, I was never a Dean Ambrose guy and I never was this. As much as I like Kevin Owens' work, I guess because he's been gone for so long, I'm just like, I don't really care for Kevin Owens right now. Like, I would much rather have Sammy in this position than Kevin. I mean, now you went from being the prize fighter with one tattoo when you started to like the prize fighter with mad grays and like multiple dinosaur tattoos. And it's just like, I'm just not invested. Dude. I'm just not invested in this, man. And this face off, I wish was more like important and it felt heavier, but it's just, it does not hit for me, man. I don't know. Maybe I got to see it unravel, but for me, no bueno. You?
I mean, this was my beef with the whole match. Why he got inserted. Well, why did this have to happen? I understand the story you're trying to sell me. I wanted to slap you 20 years ago. I didn't then. I'll wait 7 days to do it now. Whatever. Like,
yeah. Like what?
Like, okay. Like it's getting real tough to care about this, but no, it's annoying. It's give me something better. To your point, I would have taken Sami Zayn in this situation. Especially after the run he had. You're just bringing Kevin Owens back. You could have put him in a different storyline, done something else.
Exactly. So no bueno for me. This one is indifferent. The fact that the MFTs won the WWE Tag Team Championships.
This is bueno for me.
Yeah. Okay. Explain.
This is bueno.
Go ahead.
All right. The belts were getting dusty on Priest and Truth. Okay, you're gonna do something with Priest going down to not going down once again. I hate doing it. It's going to AAA.
Yeah.
All right. Like you're gonna probably end up doing something there with Lola Vice down there, stuff like that. Fine. The War Raiders, you can move wherever. So I don't know. This felt like it had to happen. Haku being their guy now and looking like an old Bobby the Brain Heenan with his suit and his cane and shit, just looking pimp. Like, I think this is great. I think it's great because once you take the pain off of the guys, you still have guys who can deliver promo. Well, at least Tama Tonga can deliver promo and stuff like that. So this should be good. I thought this was bueno. I'm glad it's time to get some fresh some fresh stuff happening with this tag division, and I think these boys are great enough athletes. And Haku being there, it airs on like bloodline-ish kind of things. Like these are my guys, and I'm going to carry them through. I've been here. I've been a champion. I've been a king of the ring. So King Haku, man, it was King Haku. Come on,
he was. Okay,
so,
I think you sold me, man. You sold me. Okay.
I'm bueno here. Yeah, I'm bueno.
Yeah. Okay. It moved. Bueno. And different bueno.
That's it.
Thank you.
Beautiful mind in this motherfucker. Just
yeah, that was good. Okay. I like it. The other bueno item was the fact that JC Jane becomes the new Women's United States champion. Basically.
JC Jane? Really?
No, but like, remember, we were talking about how Fatal Influence has, if the women's division has to look strong, they need to look dominant. And now they got the tag titles and they got the US title, which good look for them.
They hold all the gold. All the gold. Makes sense. No, from the storyline aspect, it makes complete sense. Hopefully they do this run right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You just don't want to see them botch this.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, because they believe in JC Jane. I mean, she was the NXT Women's Champ for a bit. Like, I mean, they believe. So, I really haven't seen it, but I haven't really seen a lot of JC Jane. So, I can't say good, bad, or indifferent. I'm just saying I'm waiting to see.
Yeah, yeah. And from someone that did see bits and pieces of her NXT reign, they put a lot of stock in her. She puts in the work. She looks good. She looked good at the Rumble and anything that she's been participating in. Yeah, she definitely deserves to be the U.S. champion at this point. So
fantastic. That's great.
Yeah. And then this is no bueno for me. Cody versus Randy. This whole thing. The reason why I hate it is because we already seen this. We already seen the head in between the stairs, and like and so I literally saw this and I just said, okay, I'm done. I'm going to shut the TV off because I don't need to know what happens because I know what's going to happen. So no bueno for me. Your thoughts?
They could have did just a regular match and just done some, like, one of them uses some shit and then it ends up becoming a brawl for like 5 minutes at the end. Something like that. This was, you have a chance to do something really good here. And it seems like they're already fumbling.
Yeah.
Like, no, give me more storyline build. Give me more, Cody's, out there in a match, just, against someone very good, and Randy costs him, something like that. I can't try and even sell you on this one.
Same. So no. And that's pretty much it for me on SmackDown. Anything else you want to touch on before we move to the best show of the week, which was AAA?
Bro, as 59 minutes, I was like, oh, I love this. Just no. Just still no. I'm running through my head. I'm like, I can't think of anything. Like, it's fine. It was, like I said, it was whack down.
Whack down it is, yeah. Before we move into AAA, grades for all the shows, they're all at a consistent 6.5 for me. All of them.
Sure,
D, right?
D.
Who cares? But now let's jump into the best show of the week, at least this week, is AAA. We start off with Rey Fenix versus Noisy Boy. And he for the AAA World Cruiserweight Championship, but banger. I mean, it's Rey Fenix, it's Noisy Boy,
it's Rey Fenix.
They painted that entire ring with acrobatics and freestyle, and it was just beautifully done. And of course, Rey retains. Very happy with it. What did you think?
I mean, Rey Fenix is fantastic. I was a big fan of. I love the Lucha Brothers. I love them. Fucking they're Lucha Underground, like since back then, like, oh my God, these guys are awesome. So this was, I mean, it's great. It's great. So Noisy Boy is fantastic. Does, hits his spots fast, to your point, a lot of aerial maneuvers. So I can't complain anytime I see a match like this. I don't know, man. That's why I love Lucha Libre, bro. It's just, it's the pace. It's just, seeing all the innovative stuff that they can do and land these very difficult spots, because the higher the degree of difficulty, the easier it is to mess up. And then the sad part is then that starts to become the expectation, which is why sometimes it's tough. It's like someone. I saw a clip or read an article, something like that, about like Ricochet, where it's like it becomes the expectation. You posted it, where it's like it becomes it because you can do those things. So it's good to see when these matches go fantastic like that.
Yeah. Shout out to Vigilante for that post, because that was a good one. And rocking the Primos hat. There you go. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
But no, agreed. Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's a tricky spot to be in, but hopefully they don't fumble. They definitely bring in Penta to help them out at any moment they can, because even the opening sequence when they were together, hints of the Lucha Bros, everybody, nipples get hard. So I get it.
Just go to the next thing.
But speaking of Penta, and we're just going to wrap this in all together. Their segment, Penta segment, coming out, challenging or calling out Roman Reigns. He's going to say like, "Oh, I'm the one that's going to win the tournament. I'm the one that's going to be." Yes, we know. Da, da, da. But then the Perros del Mal come out, and we're all just like, "Oh no, are they going to attack this and that?" But we get a little bit of a history lesson, and we hear from Dogga, and he says that him and Penta used to run Mexico back in the day, back in AAA. They used to own territories and all these things, and in order to go against Roman and the bloodline, you need a family behind you. And who else than the Perros del Mal, your old family? It's time for you to come home. Here's the shirt. Now, what I loved about this was it was well done. And then Penta goes, "Yeah, I'll think about it." Walks out. We fast forward to the end of the evening, because this is just too good to save it, right?
Yeah, no, why save it?
Right. And, they go up to him. The Perros go up to him and they're like, "All right, Penta, it's time. Did you decide? You going to roll with us or what?" And Penta's answer was so fantastic. He goes, "Listen, if I put on this shirt, it's more than just a shirt. It's a family. I need to make sure that everybody in this group is not dead weight." And then he goes down the list. Dogga, we go way back. Garza's, "I have respect for your family. Da, 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 da." But then he looks at Bronco and he's like, "But some might be some dead weight." And Bronco's like, "Wait, hold up. You saying I'm the dead weight? You know what? Put your money where your mouth is, son. Let's put it in the ring next week. And if I beat you, you come home. And if you beat me, you go on your own path without us. No disrespect, no nothing." Well done. It was like a movie. Felt like Lucha Underground. It was very, very well done. I loved every bit of this whole story. What did you think?
This is why I love the Lucha Libre and Lucha Underground, because they are able to turn these things into the novelas, man. They like it. Yeah. It's truly what I want. I want, it's what everybody wants, including, the performers, the internet performers. They want to elicit that response. They want you to feel. They want you to get behind and stuff like this. You're like, "Okay, yeah, cool, all right." He's like, "Oh, you did." He's like, "No, man, like, I'm just bummed out once again, because it seems to be removing all the Latino wrestlers that, to over to AAA. So that's why I'm like, Penta has to win next week. First of all, Penta, he can't lose. He can't lose. If you're about to have him win a tournament where he headlines a PLE with Roman Reigns, can't lose. So I doubt it's going to happen, but I'm excited to see the match.
Yeah, but he's going to lose because it's on Monday Night Raw. And that's Roman's territory.
No. He's going to lose to Roman. I'm saying he can't lose to
to Bronco.
Bronco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't lose to him, because you can't have him where he's about to headline a pay-per-view and have him lose to Bronco.
Yeah, out of all people. Yeah, you're right about that.
The fifth best guy in a faction of 5.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
So yeah, but yes, very well done, well acted. To your point, very Lucha Underground, the storytelling, the vibe. I'm like, yes, yeah, all right. Yeah. I'm here. I'm in.
Yeah. But then, speaking of the tournament, in this episode of AAA, we also get that La Parca defeats Psycho Clown to advance in the tournament, and it's going to be Penta versus La Parca tonight on Monday Night Raw, which that's one match that I am super excited to see, because it's La Parka, it's Penta, banger. You know what I'm saying? So well done there with the storytelling. Anything you want to touch on there before we move on?
The return of Leatherface.
The return of Leatherface. Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on? The end of the match, the whole end of the match, the whole reason La Parka won is because Leatherface came out and beat the hell out of Psycho Clown. That's why La Parka came back to win. Otherwise, it would have been Penta versus Psycho Clown. But this guy came out looking like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and just, fucking beat him down. And then La Parka got the win. So,
yeah. And then
that guy.
And then the only thing that I will say about that is I'm looking forward to the payoff of that story. Like, why Psycho Clown? Why does he keep attacking them? Why? What's the why? That's what I can't wait to see. So with Leatherface, to your point.
Yeah, man. Leatherface, dude.
And then lastly, and this happened in the beginning of the episode as well, but it's the last part that stood out to me because believe it or not, it's kind of the least important story at this point, is Dominic Mysterio and El Gran Americano. They're still beefing. They start swinging at each other. Dominic just walks in. And Americano with his arms taped up, no shirt, just mask. He just starts wailing at him. And well done. But I mean, it's just another piece of the puzzle to their story leading up to Triple Mania. We get it. They can't wait to get their hands on each other. Well done. Sometimes simplicity is the best thing. And I feel like this is why AAA works, because it's literally 45 minutes of simplistic storytelling, telenovela style, signed off by The Undertaker, by the dead man. Loved it. Very happy with it. This is an 8-9 for me, bro. Every week it's usually like 8 or 9 for me.
Yeah, this was a very, very solid episode. That was, you have to. I think it's like you're gonna put the belt on Grande Americano. I think that might be the play here, and then that way you free Dominic, because you're not moving Dominic down to AAA. That's not happening.
Yeah.
So he take the belt, put it on somebody else, have him lose it, and then have him go back to SmackDown or Raw full time.
Yeah,
and just be done with it. So no, very well done. AAA is generally the best nowadays, the best weekly episode that we see. So
yeah, man. And that's all I got for wrestling this week.
It's time to go ahead and thank all of our
yeah. Go for it.
That's it. Thank all of our primos and primos. As Eddie says, look for us at what's the site, Eddie?
www.primosforlife.com. Hey.
And what happens when you get there, Ed? Come on, fill them in.
Yeah, well, when you get there, you will have all of our links to all of our social media platforms where you could also watch us and hear us, through Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, you name it. And then we also, as you go through the website, we'll see all of our interviews listed there from season 1 and season 2, and any special episode like our, visit to Fourth Rope in Philly, things like that. But if you guys ever want to get on the show, want to talk wrestling with us, need merch, need a connection, anything that has to do with primos and wrestling and just doing the thing.
Anything that has to do with primos
and wrestling, just hit us up. We have our email there. We have our social medias there. Please follow, smash the like button. Do all the things.
All the things. And then Eddie and I were also having a conversation just to throw this out there to the Primos and Primas, the listeners. We were talking about maybe, doing a taping one day about a Dark Side of the Ring, an episode of Dark Side of the Ring where we go back and watch it. So if anyone has an idea and wants to join in on something like that, hit us up. Let us know. We'd love to have a third perspective on it, because, we want to have these conversations with other people so that people just don't have to listen to us go back and forth. As great as it is, you want to have another opinion, another option, another viewpoint. So please think of it. If you want to do Dark Side of the Ring or a PLE or something like that, please just let us know. We want to do it. It's a great ride. It's a lot better when we know you're on it with us. We see the numbers growing all the time. We thank you guys. We love you. We can't, tell you how much we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. We never would have thought we'd been in the position that we currently stand when we started this, almost 2 years ago. It's absolutely unbelievable. So, muchísimas gracias. We love you with all of our hearts. And I'm blathering as always, Eddie. So, what do you say?
como siempre, we will see you when we see you. Take care. You always trip me up, man.
We'll see you when we see you.
Take care, y'all.
Later.